going to get started. It's a tiny bit early, so Sarah can tell us about her product.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. How was lunch, guys?
Great.
Ladies? Guys? All right. Awesome. And I saw you this week, you said?
Yes, on Wednesday, with
Captain Gale?
sales meeting.
Oh, that's right. That's your morning. It
seems like
a week ago. Well, real quick, guys, because I am going to speak quickly. Again, my name is Sarah Mashburn. I appreciate all your time and attention in advance. I am just going to speak for 6 minutes, so if you could just pay attention for me, I'd appreciate that also. If you haven't heard of my company, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard of my company, Cutco Cutlery, we've actually been around since the 40s. And 6 years ago, we started our specialty division, Cutco Closing Gifts. And since we've grown to be the largest closing gift company in all of North America, we're in over 75 markets, serving thousands of realtors and loan officers all across the U.S. and Canada. But we're brand new here to Atlanta, just expanded. So this is some cutting edge stuff, guys, if you're not familiar with Cutco. There you go. What we do is we specialize in helping you with your closing gifts, your client gifts, holiday gifts, banking spheres of influence, whatever the case may be. And I'm sure all of you give something at the end of a transaction, something. Might be a bottle of wine, dinner out, a gift card. I am not here to say that people don't like what you're currently giving them by any means. Everyone loves a free gift. I'll take them all day long. Christmas is coming up. But the main challenge we've found with closing gifts is what happens to 90% of them. They're consumed. They're eaten. They're drank. They're spent. They die. See you later. They're gone. The other 10% that aren't consumed, where are they usually at? They might be hanging on a wall, sitting on a shelf, tucked away in a corner. They might even be collecting just a little bit of dust. They're actually not getting picked up and used all that often. So what we've done with Cutco is we've found a way that you can give a classy gift that your client's going to love and brand your business at the same time, which is pretty awesome. Now real quick, who's heard of Cutco Cutlery? All right, a couple of you from yes, sir? No. Well, I always do this. If you haven't heard of Cutco before, guys, we've, again, been around since the 40s. This is just a penny. These are our super shears. We've been around since the 40s. We're made right in the USA, up in Olean, New York. Always have been. Everything we make is super high quality. We are the Bentley, the Rolls-Royce, the Lamborghini of kitchen tools and accessories. And everything we make is also guaranteed forever. So this is just an example of the type of quality products that we offer. So what we do is we've taken these quality products that people use every single day, and we've simply engraved them with logo, name, number. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. We've engraved them. I'm going to pass them around in a moment. We've engraved them with your information, and that does a couple different things for you. Who's heard of Brian Buffini? Everybody knows Buffini. We've been to a couple of his training seminars, and we learned that 80% of people would use their realtor again if they could remember their name. 80%, which is crazy. All that really tells us is that most people can't just name their realtor right off the bat. So when your client has something that they use every single day, it's a consistent reminder of their relationship with you, it really creates that top-of-mind awareness that you want from a client gift, a closing gift anyways. Another really interesting fact, statistically, where does NAR state that most people gather in the home? Kitchen. That's the heart of the home. That's where people hang out. That's where they gather. But they're not usually sitting around at a table talking about their realtor or their loan officer. It's just not everyday conversation. We like to think they are, but usually when you're not there, it's just not coming up. So we've actually slid something in there that will spark a natural conversation about you and your services even when you're not there, which is nothing but a good thing. Also, that's where friends and family gather, whether it be a dinner party, a holiday, etc. So again, when your product is out, constantly being used, it'll spark that natural conversation. It's actually why we developed our red handles, just to be that much more of a centerpiece and conversation starter. Also, IRS, does anyone know how much they allow you to write off per closing gift? $25. Gold stars. Some people have no clue. Some people have no clue. You guys all know. Awesome. They allow you to write off $25 per closing gift. Well, wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could write off 100% of all your gifts? That'd be pretty great. Well, with Cutco you can. Because these are engraved, they're actually advertising or promotional. So they're 100% tax deductible, which is great. They're also very easy to give. We help you keep a small supply on hand, so you grab it, you give it, you go. Think of all the wasted time that's eliminated trying to think of gifts, running around getting gifts at the last minute, so it really saves that precious time and energy which we could all use more of. All right, well, lastly, Service program. There's actually a sharpening program that goes along with this. If you're a Cutco owner, you know that we will sharpen your products for life. And we've actually included that in our program as a service for you, for your clients. So, if you keep track of everyone who you give your Cutco gifts to, name, number, and date of closing, and after they've had Cutco for 1 year, you send me that contact information, we'll actually send a salaried service representative out to your client's home to sharpen up their Cutco gift that you gave them and all their other knives that they own for free on behalf of you, their realtor. Now, this does a few things. First, if you could sit down with everybody at their anniversary of closing, you would get a ton of leads. We do that for you. So we actually have a satisfaction survey while that person is sharpening up their Cutco and their other knives. By the way, this is not a Cutco salesperson. They do not sell, they only sharpen. They don't work for Cutco, they work for me. So while they're sitting there sharpening, have a customer satisfaction survey with an area for referrals for you as well as a Cutco wish list. So Ms. Jones can write down, we call Ms. Jones the owner, Ms. Jones can write down all the different people that would like to know about your services and also what she might like for Cutco, maybe as a thank you when you do business with one of those people. So we actually generate on average about 3.4 referrals per sharpening we do, which is nothing but a good thing. Our motivation here, guys, if your clients have a product that they love, it's getting serviced on behalf of you, it's generating leads and deals for you, you're loving it, who are you going to keep buying your gifts from? Me, that's exactly right. So we have a 92% reorder rate. And just really stop and think, how many gifts can you think of that you can give your client that they're going to use every single day, they're going to have for the rest of their life, you get to write off 100% of. They're easy to give, saves you time and money, and it generates leads and deals for you. There's only one, and that is why I'm here today. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass these around. Thank you. I'm going to pass these around briefly, let y'all get back to class. If you, pricing real quick, you can give an individual item of Cutco, put it with a gift basket, put it with wine and cheese. That way, once everything is consumed and gone, you still have that item left over. The pieces I'm going to pass around range between $50 and about $200, which is what we found most people give. If you have a mega sale and you really want to wow that client, you can get them an oak block with a brass plate engraved, made especially for the Joneses, the date they moved in, and a couple knives engraved. So we've got everything across the board. If you have any interest in this program, guys, because I'm going to be scooting out here in a minute, the last thing that will come around is a box lid. If you could do me just one favor, and actually, if you could do me just one favor and make sure that they hit every row, I would certainly appreciate it. The last thing that will come is a box lid. Just put your business card in the lid if you have any interest in this program at all. Now, I am all over the place right now, so if you have a closing coming up, if you're behind on your gifts, if you want to talk about holiday gifts, be sure to put a big star on that card. If you don't have a card, just grab a 20 or a 50. No, if you don't have a card, there's a piece of paper in the lid that's coming around, so you can just jot your name down. Just again, be sure to put a star if you need to speak with me right away. Appreciate your time. Deborah?
You have a website?
Our website doesn't have any of the information. Our product has never been sold in that fashion, but if anybody, again, just has any questions, just be sure to put your card on in here.
Okay, do you have a business card? How do we get in touch with you?
I don't have a card. Again, if you just put your information right in here, I'll get you the information you need. I don't have any cards with me, but I'll get you one from the back end. Okay? Sorry.
Those boxes come sealed, just in case they don't want to use them.
Oh yeah, no, there's a sheath on them. They come protected. No question.
And you also want to thank Sarah for the lunch. She provided lunch for us today.
No, thank you all. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the class.